saying that, or does it cut it out? Does it cut it out? No. How are you, lovelies? How are you doing? Please post in the comments. Let me know how you guys are doing, how you are feeling. Just want to make sure that my tools are activated. Yes, okay, cool. Um, I see that there's quite a few people that are late or maybe confused. Lesejo is messaging now. I'm seeing that. So let me just check. Don't worry about what the link says. We are online and ready and waiting for you. Okay. So, did you guys get to manage to watch your the hi there? I was a bit overwhelmed. Okay. Yesterday and today. Very normal. The energy is intense right now. It's really, really intense. It's like the final run up of the 9-9 energy. So it is intense. So you're not alone, Elaine. I just want to let you know that I came to visit my parents, and even my dad was like in this intense state. And I said, "What's going on?" We ended up having a chat, and it's the same thing that's coming up that I shared a bit about in the blood moon eclipse workshop. Did you watch that, Elaine? Yeah. Is that it's bringing up these core patterns that we need to change, that we've outgrown, that we need to shift. I know there's so many people that have been crying so much lately because they just feel overwhelmed. And there's this feeling of like, it's just messy at the moment. Like things are just messy at the moment. And that's also because, I mean, from an astrological point of view, there's a Kazemi with the sun and a retrograde, and that's also causing a whole lot of messiness at the moment. So if things are feeling messy for you guys, it's you're not alone. Like there is this messy energy at the moment. And that's also why I kind of was holding and saying, just focus on what we're going to let go of until this week, because I don't really want us to start manifesting during the messiness. I want us to rather focus on what we can remove so that when we start consciously co-creating and manifesting, that we're doing it from a clean slate and not from a space of overwhelm and feeling messy and all of these things. And my feeling is because obviously I have to always like these courses run on every month now, but I'm also aware of what's happening energetically. And so every time we do these courses, if you do it, like if you're with me for the whole year, it's going to shift and change a little bit because I'm going to be sensitive to what is happening at the time so that you can get the most out of the course and not be kind of like in an illusion that that things are just always exactly the same because they're not. Um, so I did ask you in that workshop, and I'm wondering how many of you did everybody that's in the room do the workshop, the Blood Moon workshop? Just say yes in the comments if you did do it so that I can see who did do it. I wish my thing would appear, my chat would appear in the side. I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay. Yes, yes. Soraya says yes. Jacqueline says yes. Lesejo says yes. Who else is in the room? Elaine, you didn't write. Pam, did you write? Let me know. I know Pam did too. Okay, great. Perfect. Um, and Elaine, you nodded.
If you say do the workshop, do you mean watch the replay of the spiritual medicine Blood Moon? Is that what you?
Yes. Did you watch the replay? And then in it, I tell you, I give you some exercises to do as
Oh,
well.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You did it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Perfect. So this is identifying those core wounds that are showing up in different patterns, right? Is the first step. Now, I do want to take you one step deeper and I want to address because some people I can feel are still in struggle with the fact that these are the things that keep up showing up for them, right? They're like, come on, I've already done this work. Like how many of you have felt like that? Like, I've done so much work around this. Like, surely it's enough. It's unacceptable. I cannot believe that this is coming up for me again, right? So yeah, 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 hell yeah. So like this is I'm saying this because I want you guys to know you're not alone. This is like another deeper level of doing the work. And what happens is that when we go through the time where our soul decides that it is going to come down into this human experience, there is there are contracts that are made. There are these agreements that are made because at the end of the day, the universe is going through an expansion. And how it expands is by sending aspects of itself down into the universe in human form to go through these struggles of getting to experience itself as a creator so that it can continue expanding. And and so when we go through these very specific challenges, remember that they are always invitations for us to align with love, for us to remember that the universe, do you think that things are happening for you or to you, right? Because in those moments, it's very easy to feel like a victim. It's very easy to feel like a victim and feel like things are happening to you and not for you. But when we can get into that space, and this is something that if you guys work with me for a long time, it becomes more and more of a practice. Yes, sometimes we don't get it right, but we get it right more than not as we go, oh, this is happening for me, right? And so you start stepping into that space of surrender, which is what this specific eclipse season is asking of us, specifically during this. It's hardly ever happens that you get two new moons in an eclipse in the same star sign. And that's what's happening at the same time. That's what's happening right now, right? So having that awareness and going, okay, I'm not a victim in this situation. This is happening for me, right? And what is it showing me? What is it really, really showing me? And allowing yourself to feel it instead of escape it. Allowing yourself to just go, okay, this is what it is. This is this feeling. This is this emotion. This is this fear, right? And just allowing it to move through you. That's one of the steps, the essential steps in surrender. And so this was so not planned for this session, but I know you guys need to hear it, and I will be sharing more around this specific energy and how to really take advantage of it in the workshop on Thursday night. I don't know if you've all signed up for the workshop on Thursday night, but I've literally made it a pay what you can. The recommended is minimum $11.11, but I've made it a pay whatever you can because I just want to make sure that as many people as possible have access to it. There's just always got to be an energy exchange because otherwise it falls flat. But come to that workshop if you want to expand on this energy now, like this specific what's going on now and how we can harness it, because it is the end of the 9-9 energy, the completion energy. The ninth of 2225 completion, big completion. And it's a huge completion for years and years and years, not just now, not just this year. So I do think it will be very, very worthwhile for you guys. But in the meantime, do what I told you to do in the Blood Moon workshop and practice this state of surrender that I've been speaking to you about now. Um, Soraya, I'm feeling good, but also challenged. So that makes sense. Hi, Brody. So nice to be here. I'm excited, but also tired. There's a storm here for a couple of days, and it makes me feel both energetically and exhausted energetic and exhausted at the same time. That makes sense, Jacqueline. Um, so, okay, I'm just looking at the comments to make sure. So, yeah, and remember that with eclipses, it'll make you feel fatigue. It will make you even feel a bit flu-like symptoms sometimes, or headaches, or even body pains. Like these are normal, especially if you're super sensitive, things that happen around eclipses. And eclipse season happens for 6 months every year, but it obviously is intense around the actual eclipse. Now, it's a partial eclipse, this next eclipse. It's not a full eclipse, but it's still going to bring a little bit of that um, fatigued energy and other things into it. So just be gentle with yourselves. My biggest call um, is really stepping into alignment with my truth, right? That feels like the biggest call at the moment for me. So with that, I want to ask how, Soraya, I've had headaches for a few days. Yeah, me too, Soraya. You're not alone. Um, I've been taking paracetamol and water, um, not all the time, but like it helps sometimes. Um, okay, so I want to know, you guys did the first module. Did you all do the first module? Say yes, 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 yes in the comments, please. My very good students that are very thirsty horses. Yes, 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 yes. I want to make sure everybody has done it. Yes. Lessex, are you there? Pam, are you there? And I wonder where Stefane is. Yes, Lesejo says yes. Okay, good. Pam, sorry, I didn't finish yet. Okay, so Pam, you still need to finish, but apparently you're not feeling very well, Pam. So well done for still being here today. That is fantastic. Well done. Um, and you can just listen and you can catch up. Okay, so don't be hard on yourself. We just carry on. Um, so I want to know from that first session, what was your biggest aha moment? Like the thing that really stood out for you as something important that you need to take note of now, and a question that you have, those two things. And I'm going to open the floor up and I'm going to let you guys speak to me because these sessions, the way that I will run them next time and going forward is after this session is I'm going to give you a new manifestation technique in the first half an hour, and then the second half an hour will be just Q&A, so it will just be questions. But today I want to dive in because I want to know that everybody's on the same page and I want to answer questions. The other thing I have a request for, guys, is please can you ask the questions around the course and give me information like in this session. They are because I'm running a number of different programs and a number of different things, and I've got my private clients. And so to be responding to WhatsApps and things like that, it can get a little bit overwhelming for me. And I want to make sure that I'm the best I can be for you. So please give me feedback in the WhatsApp group because other people will benefit from it. And please bring your questions in the WhatsApp group or into this space here. If there is a question that you're not wanting to share publicly, you're welcome to email on hello@susannakennedy.com. And then you can send a message to Ruth and just make sure that I have gotten the email. So just say, I've sent an email. Won't you make sure that Susanna gets the email? And she will make sure that I get it. Okay? Can we agree to that? Okay, cool. I am going to give you one little thing to do. Um, and that is to charge your water for the next week. Mine's gotten messy because I used a non-permanent marker. But what I'm gonna say is like on a glass or on your bottle or whatever it is, get a marker pen. If you use a non-permanent marker, then you can change the words on a daily basis. If you use a permanent marker, maybe there's some words that you really want to infuse in your water every single day. And I didn't have my permanent marker with me. That's why I used a non-permanent one because there's certain words that I really like infusing my water with every day. And then what you do is you fill your bottle up or your glass up and you put both your hands on either side. And you know when we do spiritual medicine and we picture these beautiful globes of light in the palms of our hands. So we'll do that. You picture these beautiful globes of light in the palms of your hands. And then you bring them to your glass. And instead of creating the beautiful one globe in front of your heart, you create it over the bottle or the glass, right? And as you do that, the words that you want to infuse in the water, you just send them into the water. Like, thank you for all the love that surrounds me. Thank you for all the love I experience. Thank you for all the abundant support. Thank you for my healthy body, right? Whatever it is, but you infuse your water with that beautiful energy. And you finish with, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you, yes, please. Or thank you, more, please, whatever you prefer. And then every time you sip on the water, you connect to that feeling, right? So if you're feeling like your body is beautifully healthy, when you sip the water, you can be thinking and feeling, oh, my body is so beautifully healthy. And you drink the water, right? So that you are taking the beautiful concept, you are visualizing, right? And you are energizing. And water, guys, I'm not the only one who thinks this, by the way, is going to be medicine. We're going to be able to make water medicine in the future. And we're learning about it and we're doing it with sound and we're doing it with so many different things. And I believe that you can do it just with your energy, right? Just with your energy. If we think about the fact that if we hook plants up to these little monitors and we say nasty things to them and they wither, right? And they're made up of water. If we can take crystal, like glass, and put water in it and say nasty things to the water, right? And the crystals in the water change shape. They change shape. So if you tell water that you love it, if you go down to the crystals, it'll be the most perfectly shaped, beautiful crystals. If you scream at the water and are nasty to the water, those crystals are like misshaped and unstructured. They're not whole. So if those words are making a difference in water and are making a difference in plants, And and that's made of water, and water is made of water. And what are we? We're made of water. So imagine if we start focusing on that and programming our water when we, oh, hearts, and programming our water before we drink it consciously every day, what could we be doing? I'm just saying, what could we be doing? I like this thing. I think it's fun. I believe it. So I'm doing it. And I challenge you guys to do that this week. Pick one thing this week that would be, which you did do, right? In module one, you picked one thing that you were going to focus on this week on your wheel of life. So I want to know, what is that thing? Which area are you focusing on in your wheel of life? Can you guys pop that into the comments? And come up with a beautiful mantra that you can say to your water. Not only say to yourself, but you can program your water with this beautiful mantra and then drink it like the elixir of life that it is. The other thing is, guys, water should be alive. So if you can drink spring water, if you can get hold of spring water, you didn't see the wheel of life? No, Jacqueline. Mm, yeah, but I'm sure it's in mini manifestation as well. Guys, don't you have it in mini manifestation as well? Let me check. Launch builder. I really thought I gave it to you in mini manifestation as well. Course. Masterclass 1. Oh, you don't have it. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Um, I'll give it to you. So in your wheel of life, for those of you who've done Kinst Me, your wheel of life is the different areas of your life, and you want to choose which area you're going to focus on for this month going ahead. Okay. So it's and I want you to do that because otherwise we can be a little bit scattered and we can be like focusing on trying to bring on too many things at the same time. So I would really like you to rather focus on one area of your life, and then we can work with that area of your life. And I'll give you the wheel of life. Of life. I'll get okay, so let me share quickly. Share. Okay, so you can see the wheel of life here. There are 12 parts all the way around. So we've got health and we've got fitness. They're next to each other because they're not the same thing necessarily, right? You can be really healthy, but not be the fittest person in the world, right? Or you can be super fit, but not very healthy, right? There's also romantic relationships, non-romantic relationships, mindset, freedom, personal development and growth, connection to source, whatever that is for you. So, God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whatever it is, purpose in this world, wealth, they're not always the same, self care, and happiness, right? So, I want you to look at the wheel of life and I will share it with you guys. And I want you to see which area do you want to focus on for the next month? Which area, if you focused on, would make the most difference if you saw a shift in it within the next month. Okay. So I'll pop that into the WhatsApp group so that you've got it. And I'm going to do it now so that Suzanne does not forget. Um, there we go. And And then we're going to go with that one. And once you've picked one, I want you to come up with a beautiful mantra that is associated with that. And then you can say that and really imprint it into the water. And every time you sip on the water, you can think that mantra in your mind. And it can be as simple as um, every day in every way. I'm getting healthier, healthier, and healthier, right? It can be as simple as that. But I want it to be something that when you say it, makes you feel like a bit delicious. Okay? It must make you feel like a bit delicious. It can't be something that like makes you feel flat. It has to make you feel like, oh, yes, that's nice. That's nice in my body. That's nice in my energy field. Okay? Is that good, guys? Will you do that? All right, amazing. Cool. All right, questions and answers. And I want to know biggest aha moment and question. Who is going to be brave and go first? You can put your hands up, I think. It does have that. And I realized that this has like a reaction tool as well. I didn't know about that. Like, look, I can react. Have you guys seen that before? So at the bottom of your screen, mine is between chat and hand raised. There's a little reaction tool, and you can do little things like I can say rockets. I'm taking off. So we can do those kind of reactions. Yes, Jacqueline is laughing. I think they're very cute. Anyway, I really like them. So who is going to go first? Drum roll. Brrr. Jacqueline, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever in the mini manifestation course in the Virgo season of 2025, it's Jacqueline and the crowd goes wild. Hello, lovely Jacqueline. How are you doing?
Hi everyone, I'm fine, thank you. And
Good.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Good. Oh, it's so nice to be here again. And I totally didn't plan to raise my hand first. But then I thought, okay. And it is interesting because I took so many notes, like I almost wrote a book. And now I can't find, like, because I was writing and writing. And when I was writing, I felt like, yeah, I remember this will be my the thing I want to share, and then another one came, and another one came. So I feel like it doesn't matter which one I pick. It's always good. But for me, what stood out was the thing that was dream big,
Mm,
because to me it might seem like it's a small thing, but for me it also means like I feel myself worthy enough to dream this big. And the
mm,
thing I've been working on is also like with the somatic practice, I felt like the hearts, yes. um, that the thing that came up again and again was the feeling of not being worthy or not being enough. And like in the beginning of this session, you also said that these could be things that you've been working on, and you feel like I've done the work, and then still, but it feels to me now it's a different level, if I can say it like this. And I really feel also with the energy and everything here that it's something yeah, I really want to work on. And I really feel like focusing on this right now can bring me further than I thought I could go, if that makes sense. And the thing for me, like dream big, is I really want to visit South Africa uh, real soon. And it's a dream I always have. And now I really feel like, yeah, I'm going to do everything to make this happen. So, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you've got it so right. You've seen the threads now, which is so beautiful because you're 100% right. If you dream this big, it's actually a reflection of how much you believe you deserve to receive, right? But if you dream this big, then you have expanded your vessel and your capacity to receive this bigger, beautiful amount, right? And that's what we're doing all the time. We're expanding our capacity to experience ourselves as abundant beings, which is what we actually are, but we forget somehow. And we then have all these filters. So beautiful, like beautiful, beautiful realization. And so beautiful that you're dreaming big. I mean, that's also fantastic. And I know you guys are going to ask me about the retreat dates. I'm waiting for my free diving course conductors that will take us with the ocean life to just get back to me on their dates. That's what's holding me up. So as soon as I've got those dates, then I promise I will share them in the group. And but it will, just so that you know, Jacqueline, it will be a retreat where you come and stay in a house with everyone. All the meals are done. Everything is curated. So you land and you are looked after. And of course, if you're coming all the way from Europe, then you'll probably want to stay a little bit extra time. I don't know how much time Elaine will get off work either, but it's nice to obviously have the container with the group and then maybe have like a little bit of time with just the two of you as well. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. Oh, thumbs up. Lovely. Did you have any questions from the content, from the material?
Yeah, there's just one question, and it's regarding the somatic practice
Yes.
you showed on the bed. And maybe it's my Dutch biker's legs, but it's really, it takes quite some time for me just to get to the point where your muscles start to shake. And then when I am at that point, my legs already feel like they're burning. So the period of time that they shake, it's not that much. But then I was wondering, is it something I'm doing wrong, or is it just a practice, or is everything okay, and is it just my Dutch biker's legs or whatever?
Yeah. No, it's completely fine. So it's about just lifting your pelvis and putting it down until you find that shaking point, right? and and then it won't be for long. Do you remember I said to you it feels quite intense? Like because if you especially if you've carried a lot of stuff in your nervous system and you have got a lot to release, it's going to feel quite intense. You get tired very quickly. So even if you're doing it for a minute, that's a long time, you know? And then maybe sometimes you'll manage 2 minutes, but that's a long time. Like we think a minute is no, but that's so quick. No, like your nervous system is unwinding trauma. It's releasing trauma. So it's your body's working incredibly hard at that time. So it is really about being gentle with yourself and recognizing that that's what's happening, that you are releasing trauma and that you need to just be gentle with yourself. And afterwards, even give yourself a high, like, thank you for doing this exercise. Thank you for showing up for me like this today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well done. I love you. And that was another thing I remember who shared it? Jacqueline, did you share it? The honey popo. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. That the words don't have to be said in that order. So this was something that came up for me that I wanted to share with you guys. You don't have to share the words in that order. You can say them in any order that you want, as long as it's those 4 lines, right? So if you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Right? Oh, we got another thumbs up. It's it's as powerful as any other combination. So say it however it makes sense to you, whatever is resonating for you, whatever order it comes in. So for me, sometimes that is the best order for me because when I go, oh, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. We never know, but maybe that's the order you needed in today. Okay. So that's that. And that was the nervous system one. Did you have any questions around the actual mini manifestation course? Anything there? No? All good, all clear, excited? Okay, good, good, good. Beautiful. Who is next? Brrr. Am I choosing someone or is someone putting a hand up? Because I want to hear from you all. I'm just saying, you know how it goes. So, dun dun dun. Ladies and gentlemen, boom boom boom, for the first time ever on the mini manifestation Virgo eclipse workshop, almost mini manifestation in between. Here we are. It's Soraya, and the crowd goes wild. Soraya,
Hello, hello. Thank you so much.
how are you doing, lovely?
Good, good. And yourself?
Yeah, good. Thank you. How's it going there? I know it's been challenging, but did you get something from this first session? Did it help you?
Yeah. Yeah, a bit like Jacqueline. I wrote lots and lots and lots of notes. I think for me, it would be three better decisions a day
Mm.
because I tend to put a lot of pressure on myself and trying to do much, too much, always. And then kind of sometimes feeling I haven't done enough and just putting too much pressure. So now I've decided like to do the three better decisions a day. I do my tasks, but I try and go by that because I tend to put a lot of pressure on myself.
Beautiful. I think that's so.
But when I was, hmm?
No, I was
Sorry.
just going to say, I think it's so important because I think we all put way too much pressure on ourselves, right? And if we know that we've just at least done that, it feels like, isn't it a relief? You're like, ah, okay, but I did this and I did this and I did this. Like, well done. That's good enough, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
beautiful.
even when I was in India, they've got a new machine because my son was diagnosed with ADHD, and they've got this new machine called neurofeedback.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of it. And I did that as well. And that's exactly what came up. There was all these red spots. And she said to me, you just can't kind of switch off and your mind just keeps going on, and you've got to learn to kind of switch off. So I did the treatment, but I couldn't sleep. When I was doing the treatment, I would be up till 6 a.m.
Oh, sure.
So, I mean, they don't have it in Mauritius. So I just managed to do some sessions in India.
Okay. Neurofeedback. I haven't
Yeah.
heard of it. And what is it supposed to do? Help your brain to slow down?
Yes, it's like because you're different. I mean, depending on like for me, it was like much more anxiety and my brain working too much, whereas with my son, it was different. And they have different brain wavelengths, and it works on the different wavelengths depending on what shows up in your scan.
Okay, so interesting. Yes, please send me a link or something so that I can check it out. You know me, the eternal student, and so curious. I'm always open to seeing what different things are available for us to use. So yeah, please send that to me.
Yeah, I'll send you the scan of the brochure.
Perfect,
What
perfect,
they
amazing. Yeah. And did you have any questions about the first session?
My question was like when I did the motivation, inspiration, I found it very difficult to like really connect to myself and the feeling. I don't know. I just felt like what I was doing was kind of superficial. I felt I wasn't going deep enough into myself.
Hmm. Why do
I
you
don't know if that makes sense.
why do you think you don't want to go deep into yourself?
I, I don't know.
Because
Um,
you've got the desire to, because you're here
mm,
and you've
yeah.
been doing this work for a while. So what do you think is stopping you now from going there?
Fear, probably.
Hmm.
Mm.
Fear of what?
Mm, maybe discovering things I don't want to face. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you think do you think it has more to do with discovering what you really want or more to do with what you don't want others to see about you?
Mm, no, more maybe what I want.
So too.
Mm,
I think so too. And
mm,
if we think about what I actually said in our last call, I'm sure, guys, I'm getting so many downloads and I'm doing so many calls. So please forgive me. But I think it was the fear of being honest about what we really want, not
mm,
what we've been programmed by our families to want, not what we've been programmed by society to want, not what we've been programmed by, our partner or our ex-partner or our friends to want, but what do we truly want? That's really scary to admit because part of the people pleasing that we have been conditioned to be is when we were little, something in us told us that if we don't behave this way or if we don't show up in this way, we're going to not be loved, we're going to be rejected, we're not going, do you know what I mean? All of these things, which for us means death. Like as a kid, when you're confronted with those things, that's what it means. So I'm not surprised, and it is completely perfect that you're feeling like this at this time, right? Because those are the exact wounds I've been speaking about for the last 2 or 3 weeks. This is what we need to address. So,
mm.
do you feel safe enough to maybe tell us what you really, really want?
Yes, I feel safe enough. I'm not too sure I know one of the struggles I had was because I told you I wanted to move to India to start a new project and everything.
Yes.
And I was getting a lot of it was a challenge with especially my sister,
Hmm.
because she was saying to me, you can't go, you've got a responsibility, you have to look after your mother and all of that. And on the other hand, like when I said to her, look, I need to talk to you. It's been 10 days, I'm waiting for a call. So she said she wants me here, but on the other hand, she doesn't respond either.
Yeah.
My mother took it quite well. She was okay when I told her. So maybe that's been one of my challenges.
Hmm.
And deep down, I think what I really want is to meet my soulmate.
Beautiful. And that's so scary to admit, right? That's so, so scary to admit because then you are vulnerable to like, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't happen? Like if I admit that if I want this and then the universe doesn't deliver it to me, like how painful will that be, right? But the fact that you're admitting that you want it means that you are you're starting the process of opening the space for this person to come in. So it's beautiful. And I want to remind you of something so important. There is no desire that is placed within us that is, first of all, not already in existence in some other plane. Oh, wow. And and that it is not possible for you. You would not have the desire within you if it is not possible for you to experience yourself in fulfillment with that desire. So now it's about removing everything in the way, right, of you experiencing that desire.
Mm.
So, like Jacqueline was saying, she's dreaming big and she realized that the link between dreaming big was also her belief in herself to experience that big dream. Can you see why I love these group calls, guys? Because is that not exactly the same, just in a different form of what Soraya is going through right now?
Yeah.
So we're going through, yes. So we're going through the same expansion here, right? And the only way to go through it is to put your big girl panties on and sit through the discomfort and still show up. And so my invitation to you is to write a letter to your soulmate, but as if you are celebrating your 10-year anniversary. Okay. And I want you to write a letter to your soulmate, and I want you to start with whatever you would say, like, my love, reflecting back on the last 10 years of our lives. I can't believe we met in such a whatever way. And you just recap the feelings that you had when you met, right? I feel so grateful that we've had these beautiful 10 years together and gotten to experience da 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 da, right? I feel so safe and held in your love, right? Whatever it is that you are dreaming of calling in with this beautiful man or partner, right? I want you to just write that beautiful message to him. Okay?
Thank you very much. And it's been 10 years exactly that I haven't been with anybody.
Wow. So now it's time for a new decade, right? Decade. And then what I also want to invite you to do that is coming through very strongly is what do you feel has held you back before? Like what are the things that have held you back before?
My son mainly.
Okay. And why is that different now?
It's still going to be a challenge because he's so attached and he still feels that I'm together with his father, which I'm not.
Hmm.
He thinks we are. So
Okay.
it's going to be, yeah, quite
So you need to address those things, right?
yeah,
Those are things that need to shift and change.
to be able to
And
work.
and Soraya, I want you to do that now, this week before Monday. I
Okay.
need you to address those things, write the list. Guys, this is for all of you. What are the things that have been holding you back from stepping into the next version of yourself, that big dream, whatever that big dream is? And what can you do now, this week, before Monday, to show the universe that you are changing those things because you are ready for a bigger version of yourself to step forward? And when I say bigger, I'm speaking about your vessel, your capacity to hold the abundance, the moreness of what you want to experience in your life. I don't want you to just have a little bit more money or a little bit more health or a little bit more love. I want you to have it all. I want like your socks to be blown off by the amount that you can contain. It's like, oh, wow, I didn't know I could feel this much love. I didn't know I could feel this much joy, right? That's where I want you to be. So, what has been holding you back? And we're in Virgo. What can you practically do this week within the next 5, 6 days to show the universe that you're serious, you're changing those things? They're not coming with you. Thank you for all the lessons. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Moving on. New relationship. What does your new relationship look like with your finances? What does your new relationship look like with your son? What does your new relationship look like with your dream? Whatever it is, what are you needing to leave behind? What do you need to change in order for that to happen? Every small decision has a ripple effect that goes beyond. It's the butterfly effect. So many people call it so many different names, but you make that one small decision that goes, I'm dedicated, I'm doing this, right? And it has a ripple effect out. Trust in the ripple effect.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Pleasure. Thank you for sharing. Um, did all of you find that useful, guys? Did all of you? This is the beauty, I think, of these group sessions, is that people will bring something and then information will come through that is not just for that person. How many of you felt like I could have been talking to you about something that you are busy struggling with? And all of you are nodding at me. All of you are going, yummy, 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 yummy. So helpful. Yes, me, right? So there are no coincidences. There are no coincidences. You're watching this because you needed to watch it. Your soul literally has brought it and gone, here we go. This is the information that you were requesting, right? Okay, Pam, very, very useful. I felt like you were talking directly to me. Yes, thank you so much. Amazing. Yay. Okay, so guys, I'm trying to, you see, I'm stepping into the new decade of my life. And so I'm trying to be on time and finish on time for a change because I'm not good with time. I understand this is one of my shadows. So I am going to wrap things up now. But in terms of your pairs, of everybody's got pairs, I know that there was Ilza was with Lesejo. Lesex, was Ilza with you?
Yes, Susanna, she is with me.
Okay, so she is needing to, because of work and some commitments that she's made, she's needing to step out. So
Oh,
I am going to pair you up with one of the others, and there'll just be a three for a while. Did Stefane get hold of you, Jacqueline? No. Okay. Lessex, will you join Elaine?
yeah, sure. Not a problem. I can do that, Susanna.
Okay, perfect, my darling. Perfect, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. You keep your same people from last week. And Lesego, you're joining Elaine. And tomorrow morning, you start with your day one of your little mini activations. And when you finish doing it, can you please tell us in the group, I've done it? Okay? I want to see it. Done, done, done. I'm such a thirsty horse, Susanna. Look, I've done it. Okay. That's it. That's it. Okay, my angels. Elaine, Felicity, and Lesego. Beautiful. Okay. Because there are a few more people that are supposed to be here, but because they're not here, it's hard for me to pair people up. Um, so I'd rather just go with that for now, and then as people join, then we will, join the lives, then we can shift things around. Okay, cool. Okay, my beauties. So much love for each and every one of you. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Susanna, and it's my birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday! Is there a birthday reaction? Let's check. Let's check, Lisette.
So
There's this
I've been having
one.
this mixed
Happy
feelings.
birthday, Lassex. There we go. Happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. I hope you have the most beautiful day with lots and lots of blessings. But my wish for you is that you have a year filled with more abundance of everything that you could possibly need to align your soul with the highest, happiest, most fulfilled version of yourself that you could ever
Um,
experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really needed to hear that and I appreciate. Thank you.
A pleasure. It's such a pleasure. Thank you for showing up. Lots of love for you. Lots of love to all of you. I will see you next week.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
bye.
everyone. Thank you.